Hi everybody, welcome to Central Valley Talk Live. This is our Wednesday edition, midweek already. Happy 5th of October. It is another hot one across the Central Valley, hence why I'm just real chilled today. And as you can see, I'm a Dunder Mifflin. Yeah, I got it right. Dunder Mifflin. I'm a big fan of The Office, so even though I forgot if it was Mifflin or whatever. Anyways, we are going to see temperatures for the rest of the week in the 90s through the weekend. And if you are in need of maybe some servicing when it comes to your pool, we have just the idea for you on somebody that you can call. Joining us live in our Tower District studios today is Greg with, let's see, tell everybody the name.
Yeah, Wildwood Pools and Solar.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. How you doing?
Doing good.
So how'd it go through the summer with you in pools?
Well, so the main thing we were going to kind of go through was, pool remodeling has become very popular. And remodeled my own pool this summer.
Okay.
Took a few months,
Okay.
But this is a before picture here. So we have a before picture. This was an old pool built in the 70s. Northwest Fresno. We bought the house in 2020.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, 2000, year 2000. And so just a basic white plaster pool.
Right.
Basic steps.
Okay.
So what I did is, you can see in the new slide that we did a nice sun shelf in there. So by remodeling, you have the capability of putting in water features.
Right.
See, the sun shelf actually, I already lost a dog about 7 years ago in the pool. A lot of dog drownings. There's probably 2,000 dog drownings every few years in the valley. So
really, it's that high?
Oh, it's really high. Yeah, people don't realize it.
Huh.
It happens all the time because people think that because the dog doesn't like the water, it's not going to go in the water, but dogs get distracted.
Right.
And they fall in. And mine had cataracts.
Okay.
And so it fell in, and the pool sweep, it actually got found at the pool sweep. The old, it's kind of a pressure sweep.
Okay.
In there with the buoy that goes across.
Right.
Yeah, a little hose. So with the sun shelf, for one thing, my wife will go out there and just relax on the sun shelf. You can put the little, we have also little, what are called, they're little chairs that will fit in the sun shelf.
I
And
see.
so little sun chairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can put a table with holders in there and put
Okay.
the umbrella. So that's a sun shelf. It's an easy walk-in. It's great for kids. It's great for animals. It's just a much safer
Right.
way of doing a pool.
Right. So as you know, the summer is coming. Well, I guess it is over now. It doesn't feel like it.
Yeah.
But is this a good time with fall and winter to kind of think about getting a remodel? Like, is this a good time to do it?
Well, yeah, it's a good time to build a new pool.
Okay.
The weather temperatures are in the 70s, 80s, so it's going to be much better for concrete drying times.
Right.
We've got a little bit more breathing room because it's not like people have to swim tomorrow.
And this
You
is
know.
a nighttime shot,
So
right?
that's using the magic bowls. So the magic bowls are nice because what they do is they give you the water feature effect with LED lighting without having to do gas and fire. So it gives you a fire effect without the need for gas. And so it's much safer. Changes colors. You can do all kinds of party type, different displays.
Yeah.
You can do sunset, Mediterranean. It's just very, very nice.
Yeah, it's stuff that you could do maybe 20 years ago, but it would have been more expensive.
Right.
Times are changing. So, and I think a lot of people, right? I think a lot of people, they have a pool and they don't use it, but it is there and it's pretty. So if you're not using it and it's just a basic pool, this is a good time to do stuff like that. Light it up and make it more like look tiny Las Vegas.
Right. And what's interesting, we did the remodel this summer. We finished it, I believe, in August.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife, we've had our pool for quite a few years, and she never really went swimming, but now that now that we have a piece back there, now that we have, excuse me, a focal point, you know, it's like it kind of just brings you out.
Yeah.
You know, so you look at a backyard, and if it's a pool built in, it's just flat, nothing to it. People will say, "Hey, you got a pool," but when you put together a design and you put together kind of something that's very nice to look at, then you have the curb appeal. You want to look at it. You want to go in the backyard. You want to utilize the pool. And that's the difference in just doing a hole in the ground, which, you know, we had a hole in the ground with white plaster.
Exactly.
And now we have the pebble in there, and we have along with the pebble, we've got the sea glass mixture in it.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful backyard now.
Makes a big difference.
Oh,
big
yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
You brought something about this, something that you guys do.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at that.
Okay. So what happens with a pool is a lot of times with chlorine, a chlorine pool is going to take care of what's called the bacteria. But what happens with a chlorine pool is you still need to shock it weekly if you want to get rid of the oils, the contaminants, cryptosporidium, things that organisms. So you need to shock the pool weekly, or you should. Most people don't. Most people wait until the pool is more like a very oily mixture in there. And so with UV ozone, advanced oxidation, this actually came from the CDC. And what they recommend is when you put advanced oxidation on a pool equipment system, which I did on my pool when I remodeled it, what happens is you don't have to shock every week, and you don't have to add an algicide every few weeks. Because most pools that I go to that are ready to be remodeled, they have algae growth, and you can see it. You can see it in the walls. You can see it in the corner of the pool, and that's not a healthy environment to be swimming in. Because when you get algae in a pool, algae is one of those things that can affect the health of a swimmer. So with advanced oxidation, you're taking care of the oils, the cryptosporidium. So in cryptosporidium, just to back up on that for a minute, there's been a huge outbreak in the United States in the last 4 or 5 years. A lot of people in these hotel pools, swimming pools, public pools, a lot of kids are getting sick because they're going in there and they're finding that, you know, a child was in there that shouldn't have been in there, that had diapers on, and you get fecal matter in a pool, it doesn't break down with chlorine. The only way to break it down is with ozone, and ozone will break it down on contact, whereas with chlorine it takes 10.6 days to break down cryptosporidium. And so there's a huge cryptosporidium outbreak throughout the country, even in backyard pools. So it just makes it healthier, makes it so that it feels better on your skin and on your eyes when you're swimming in a pool.
We've got about a minute left. Anything else you wanted to throw out there?
Well, we were going to get into pool heating real quick.
Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, that's
so
right.
That's part of the cleaning. So that's a self-cleaning pop-up cleaner. Okay. So that's the pop-up cleaners. That's a lifetime warranty if you want to build a pool without a pool sweep. Okay. So that's one way to go. And then with the, I'll talk about solar. So with solar, it's become pretty predominant in the valley. A lot of people have solar on the roofs now. Or they're going to be getting solar. So with heat pump systems, what you can do is swim from March all the way through October, November. You can warm your pool up. In August, you can cool it down. And you're using your solar panels. So the cost of running a heating element has been greatly reduced with the solar heat pump systems.
Huge.
So I do a lot of those on my new pools and on pool remodels, and I just feel like it's a good way to extend the swimming season.
Right. And you are available for pools and solar?
Consultations, yes.
Solar as well?
Yeah, we're solar contractors. We've been doing solar for about 10 years now.
Okay. And how long have you been doing the pools?
50 years next year.
Whoa!
Yeah, we started in 1973.
Really?
Yeah. So we're one of the older companies.
Wow.
We're right there by Sam's Club.
Okay.
You know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So we're right across the street from Sam's Club.
Okay.
Right in the back of it. Yeah.
So people can come say hello to you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cell phone number's on there if anybody wants to call me as well. And so that we do pool remodeling.
Okay.
We do heat pumps, solar systems. We do solar systems for the house, build new pools. So from pretty much anything in backyards, we can do arbors, we can do help with landscaping. So we can do a turnkey approach.
Yeah, kill many birds with one stone.
One stone.
Greg, thank you so much. Good to
Thank
meet you.
you.
I'm surprised
Yeah,
I haven't
nice.
interviewed you before. So
Yeah, nice meeting you.
yeah, appreciate it. I'm Austin Reed. That's going to do it for Central Valley Talk today. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow.